Ah! Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise. Why? Uh-oh. Controversy. Bullshit. Controversy. Truth. No, not truth. I don't speak the truth. One of my truths. Why? Most expert roundups hurt struggling bloggers. I am a member of many roundups from time to time. Well, not from time to time. Over the course of my career, quite a few. And people ask me, you're an expert blogger, you blog from paradise. I mean, who blogs from Fiji for months and Bali for months or years? And there's this great focus on finding blood on my arm. God knows where it came from. It's a wild situation here. People are like, they want my advice, they want my advice, they want my advice. What's your advice, what's your advice, what's your advice? And 98 to 99% of these roundups, so I'll almost leave. Just gonna have to sit tight for a couple minutes. You'll live, honey. Are asking me, what one tip would I advise people do? And that's the mistake. That's the mistake for struggling bloggers. What one thing can you do? Bingo, problem. And it's going to make things worse if you're struggling with your blog, because you don't realize, and most bloggers don't, and I usually buck the trend. I mean, I'll give a practical tip here and there, and I will bring practical tips into it, but I keep bringing the fun back into it, because when you're struggling with your blog, it is 100% energy problem. Everything happens from a state of being, from a state of energy. It doesn't happen from a state of doing. Here's how it works. When you're a struggling blogger and you're in absolute Schitt's Creek, that's a TV show, which is really good, by the way, you are manifesting struggle and failure because your energy is down here. You get past that struggle and failure, you dissolve it, you knife through it like a hot knife through butter by raising your energy. Not by doing from this low energy space. And most of these roundups, I mean, the people who act, they're really well intentioned, and I think they're awesome. I'm not saying that they are no good. They're really good. And these practical tips, they help and they work, quote unquote, but only if your energy is there to receive them. And a lot of people will read a roundup and be like, screw it, fuck this. I've already done these things already. They don't work. I know they don't work. They don't work. Of course they don't work. Your energy's down here. That's why a lot of times when I'm on these roundups, I talk about you're going to have to change your being, forget the doing, or I talk about following your fun, because when you're having fun, your energy goes from here to here. And you'll think, how could I have fun? I don't have any money, and, I'm struggling. I haven't made a dime through my blog yet for 6 months or a year. Screw that. That's because your energy is down here. And if I tell you to write one blog post a week, or one blog post a day for the next year, so 365 blog posts, 365 days in a year, like post daily, people offer that advice. Just post daily, just post daily. If I tell you to do that, at the end of a year, if your energy is still down here, and it most likely will be, because you haven't changed your being, you're just changing your doings, you're not raising up here, you'll still be at the same level of struggle. And I personally experienced this in so many struggling bloggers who run into nightmares again and again, and I see them, I hear them, I hear them complaining, or I see them on their blog, and they're just talking about, just waiting and being patient, and things will never change for them, because they're not changing their being. So most expert roundups, people who run these roundups are awesome, they're really well-meaning, and the advice is spot on for people who are vibing up here, and the struggling bloggers are down here. So don't worry about the doing. Focus exclusively on the being. Raise your energy. When you get on an expert roundup, follow your fun. Don't take any advice, don't follow any advice unless it feels so fun to you that you just know that it's going to raise you up higher and higher. And this is something that you need to hear, and not many bloggers are going to tell you this, because they're doing everything from mind, and I do a lot from mind too, and they're not doing it from the heart. They're not doing it from the energetic space of realizing that you have to be a certain person to move into certain doings. And that's the miracle of it. When you raise your being, when you're just having fun and you're flexing here, you're going to start moving into these different actions and following the advice of experts, or following your own advice and following your intuition, and do the creating and be a dynamo and do the connecting and put the content out there and connect and create and network and do all that stuff from a really fun feeling space. Then they're going to be asking you for your advice on roundups. So guys, fuck the doing, it's the being. Really enlightened sounding, right? But I wanted to get into your mind, because so many people are just following this advice and running into struggles and struggling bloggers, and it makes their struggles worse and worse and worse. They think if I just do this, things are going to change. No, you have to raise your energy, follow your fun, follow your fun, and follow your fun, follow your fun, follow your fun. Do that 150 times. I don't care what the roundup is, blogging wise. You have to follow your fun first. You have to follow your fun first. Short posts feel fun, do them. 2-minute videos feel fun, do them. 20-second videos, great, do them. 5-minute videos, do them. Writing ebooks, great. No, move away from it. Follow your fun. Follow your fun. Guys, that's it for today. Buy a Blogging from Paradise ebook or 5 on Amazon. I'm not going to link it to any at the bottom of the post. You already have probably 20, 30, 40 around. I've written 125 of them. So look all up and down my blog. Say, hey, which one looks really interesting for me today? I'm going to click on that icon, click on it, go to the Amazon page with the book. And make sure you do this. You know, I'm checking. Kind of hammer-juggly. Then you go to the right-hand side and click the buy button. Buy it, buy it, buy it, and buy it. Buy the book. And then you read it and you study it and you study it and you study it. And then you buy another 1, 5, or 10 ebooks. You'll see them at the bottom. I have 125 of them. Buy them. Buy them all. People do it. Until next time, enjoy paradise.